Visión comunal, en contacto con las comunidades.
Venezuela in the news. News from the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
Headlines. National Electoral Council will pronounce on the recall referendum issue on Monday. Venezuela continues its oil industry expansion project. Venezuelans celebrate late President Hugo Chávez's birthday. On Monday, the Venezuelan National Electoral Council will pronounce on the recall referendum issue after receiving the technical support that concluded the first stage of the activation process. Governmental spokespersons affirmed that the opposition alliance MUD will not be able to request a hypothetical recall referendum after perpetrating the worst fraud in the history of democracy in Venezuela. The coordinator of the Presidential Signature Verification Commission, Jorge Rodriguez, alerted that the Democratic Unity Roundtable, known by its Spanish initials MUD, submitted over 600,000 fraudulent signatures to the National Electoral Board. Among these, there were over 10,000 names of deceased individuals and more than 1,000 signatures of prisoners. A lawsuit against the MUD was presented to the Supreme Court of Justice for usurpation of identities. Caracas confirmed over 8,600 criminal administrative official denouncements. President Nicolás Maduro reaffirmed that Venezuela will maintain the cooperation with integration organizations like Petrocaribe and the Bolivarian Alliance for the People of Our America, also known as ALBA. The head of state condemned the National Assembly's opposition majority, led by Henry Ramos Ayub, for evaluating a law to forbid relations with the international organizations. Maduro highlighted that the relations with Petrocaribe, created in 2005, and ALBA, established in December of 2004, maintained firm despite the plans of disintegration promoted by the Venezuelan right wing as part of a non-constitutional project. Petrocaribe is an initiative of energetic cooperation created by late President of Venezuela, Hugo Chávez, and the ALBA is an integrational platform for the countries of Latin America and the Caribbean. Both organizations are based in solidarity. Venezuelan Minister for Petroleum, Eulogio del Pino, informed that despite the current situation of the international crude market, Venezuela continues its plans for expansion and development. Del Pino indicated that with the Orinoco oil belt, Venezuela is one of the few countries that can develop its projects of expansion despite the current crisis. The crude prices reached yesterday their lowest level in the last 3 months. The Venezuelan crude oil average in 2016 is $31.70 per barrel.
Venezuela in the news.
Caracas confirmed that the Venezuelan government approved nearly $1 million to maintain and recover the country's museums. The Venezuelan popular culture system received a similar amount in April. Over 7,000 cultural practitioners, groups, and workshop facilitators work in the national system of popular cultures. The media Prensa Latina reported that the resources were given through the Macroeconomic Stabilization Fund. The celebration of the 62nd anniversary of the birth of Commander Hugo Rafael Chávez Frías, born July 28, 1954, begins at 6 a.m. in the capital of the state of Trujillo. Governor of Trujillo, Henry Rangel Silva, precised that there will be a civilian-military gathering and a walk to the Plaza Bolívar. Flower wreaths will be laid in every Plaza Bolívar, which are the main squares of the country, followed by cultural activities and ending with the singing of the Happy Birthday song.
News from the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
Headline. National Electoral Council will pronounce on the recall referendum issue on Monday. Venezuela continues its oil industry expansion project. Venezuelans celebrate late President Hugo Chávez's birthday.
Venezuela in the news. News from the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
Visión comunal, en contacto con las comunidades.